Faito. Okay, so who is the hero of the recap of the night?
Ah,
Okay, I'll do it. Last time, our band of merry and lovable scoundrels
yeah.
was contacted by an agent of the Courage, who actually told them that time draws short because apparently the most beloved man in the land, also the biggest, and his army of zealots for Adun was actually marching on the city at a greater pace than expected and would be here soon, probably to mess the situation up more than it already was. So, their infiltration in the mercenary guild had to be concluded within the day. So, our heroes went to take the preliminary test after succeeding at the first interview, and
Mm-hmm.
they actually managed to pass them all, fighting a golem, enduring a bard, throwing knives,
Mm-hmm.
dodging knives,
Mm-hmm.
and now the final the final test is to clear a dungeon filled with undead. They actually said that no rest, do it tomorrow, but knowing that they were short on time, they managed to convince the test giver to do it right now. That's what they are doing, prepping to go and clear a dungeon full of undead. Then again, if they manage, it's even more glory for them. Will they? Let's find out.
In the next episode of Fortuna Bay.
Roll credits.
Anyways, sorry for the delay, guys, but here we are in the next chapter of this adventure. Okay, I shall send you guys the soundtrack of the session and resume from where we left off. As you can remember, you decided to join the trials to become a new member of the Hashador, so that you be able to complete the task of the Corge that Cami de Leon, the Corge Master, uh, has asked of you in this in your current situation. For that, you you managed to go through a sort of a mental slash strategic interview that where you were being tested for every answer or every information that you let it slip, and then a more physical test, testing each one of you in four different aspects. But for the final test, it will be a trial of all the previous things combined in a scenario where you will be facing actual danger. You
Yeah.
have a sort of a sort of a connection to a member of the Hashador. I forgot what I put his character artwork, but Ruth,
Yes.
a, a man who is also a conspirator from for the the future of the guild. For you overheard him and another associate of him deciding that they should act to remove the guild, the head of the guild. I cannot find where I put the character artwork. Fuck. But you guys know who
Yeah,
we're talking about.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's our patron.
yeah, I searched all the the folders in Roll20 and I couldn't find his artwork. Anyways, uh, he now addresses you after you have been successful in the second trial by saying, "So, are you ready for the next step?"
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Uh, okay. I still don't know the exact details. I'll let you know as soon as I can provide said information, but usually the third trial is to go in uh, go in a place where they set up traps, sometimes even monsters that you have to face to prove yourself. Most of the missions that we receive in the guild revolve around searching through ancient crypts, ancient tombs, or places of the sort. So this is kind of a simulation of one of these missions. So be prepared.
Hmm.
Make sure you all have some light source or anything that could allow you to see the darkness.
Okay.
And this will be a dangerous task. If you're not up for the task, you should be. Well, first of all, if you don't think you're up for the task, you shouldn't be enlisting yourself to the Hasham. But be prepared. If you can, if you have the ability to, if you have the possibility of stocking up potions and other utilities, this is the right moment to do so. You're expected to return to the bastion tomorrow at the earliest.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Very well.
Well, that is all for now. You're dismissed.
We'll before we go, will you be accompanying us to the dungeon?
Yes, I will, but I cannot help you in any ways. I'm merely there as an spectator of your skills.
Okay.
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 Is
Your your friend. I kind of okay. I think Caspian leans in to what's his name?
Rolf.
Rolf?
Rolf. Right. Sorry. I think he leans into Rolf and he goes, "Your friend that was with you at the bar, right? Is there any way he could also accompany you, merely for spectating, observing? Doesn't help to have another pair of eyes with us."
Hmm.
the the answer that I should give you by representing the guild is a no. But we'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You mentioned we should stock up on potions. Is there a vendor here that works for you that we could buy from?
We have some merchants in the city who offer better prices for members of the guild, but I cannot allow you to enjoy this facilitation just yet.
Okay.
But I can recommend some places.
Okay.
That would be appreciated.
Okay. Well, is there anything in particular you're looking to buy?
I think potions would be the most important thing at the moment.
Mm-mm.
I agree.
Well then, I believe the best place in town is the Elixir Emporium in the Trades District.
Okay.
Tell them that Roof sent you.
Will do.
Will do.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if you guys want to role play. You're going there, but the Elixir Emporium can have any of the common and uncommon potions for sale, and he might even have some rare potions for sale, but those are very limited. So I don't know if you guys have anything in mind, things that you might want.
Would they happen to have flying potions?
Have what? Sorry?
Flying potions?
Flying potions. Is
Yeah.
it rare?
I have no idea.
Potion. Gaseous form is a rare potion. I believe it's very rare.
Yeah, Gaseous Farmer is more advanced spell than flying.
Yeah, flying is very rare.
Wow.
For how long does it last
Wow.
though? It lasts for 1 hour. And it's equal to your
Very rare.
walking speed.
Wow.
Yeah, flying is a level 3
Yeah.
spell.
Even if they
Oh,
do
wow,
have,
okay.
even if they do have potion of flying, it probably will be sold at a
Very
very
expensive.
very high price.
Okay.
Like
That's
the
fine.
haste potion probably will be the same.
Potion of speed, is it the name? Yeah, it's also very rare,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a
What about
consumable though. So let's see. Instead of a chance roll, I will ask for one of you to someone of your choosing, probably Taro, because it's a charisma check, to roll persuasion. And let me know beforehand if you're mentioning Roof's name or not.
Well, I think we are.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Persuasion, you say, huh? My persuasion is +6. Will I use? No. Okay. Persuasion. It's a nat 20.
Ha!
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh.
hell yeah.
Okay, my feathered friend. I do have what you're looking for. Both, actually. I could sell you for the full price, or let me be real clear with you. I have a potion that can do exactly what you need it to do, but the formula it's not quite there yet. So it could bring along some
Side effects?
side effects that are hard to
It's
predict.
just a wild
Oh.
magic potion.
No, I guarantee I tested it. I have both a potion of speed and a potion of flying, and both of those
Wow, all right.
had the tester feeling unwell after.
Hmm.
Obviously, I would sell those at a much cheaper price.
Mhm.
And since you're a friend of mine, I'm letting you know beforehand. So that's your choice.
So the potions work, but they might have some unintended side effects.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Feeling unwell, friend. I would like to know the particulars.
It's hard to
Smart.
predict because you know how potions can affect different organisms. It may vary depending on your age, on your constitution, or on how used to drinking potions you are, and especially the tester is a human. You certainly are not. So since your species differ, the effects can differ a lot. So it would be hard for me to alert you beforehand. But it's nothing fatal.
Well,
Let's put it this way: what was the last thing to happen? Like, what was the last side effect that you know of to happen?
yes.
Well,
That's actually a good question.
the tester, as I said, again, a human male with
Mm.
around 30 or something years of age,
Hmm.
someone who's very used to drink and test potions of all the varieties and whatnot. He spent the next 10 days feeling unwell on his stomach area.
Oh.
Okay.
Things kept getting
Botulism.
yeah, things kept going out of his organism by one way or another.
Oh yeah.
So you just
So
got
that's what we
pretty
call
sick.
the potion
Because
for shits and giggles.
no, that would be like Tasha's
No, this-
hideous laughter. That's shits and
No.
giggles.
This is the potion of
Okay.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Oh no. How much are these potions, if I may ask?
Well, the let's call them unfinished because I'm still working on the formulae. As I said, the unfinished ones, the flying, and remember the desired effect is 100% done. I'm just working on the side effects. So the potion of flying, I could sell you for 300, and the potion of speed for 200.
I think flying would be more useful to avoid traps than haste. What say you, friends?
Makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way? Is there any way we could knock down that price a little bit?
This is
There's got to be there's got to be other potions you want tested, right?
this is both.
Maybe
Oh,
some that aren't
no.
quite at. Because
Remember,
I'll be willing to take a couple potions. I mean,
you
that's a lot of money. Half finished potions.
Yeah.
Personally.
Caspian, you notice since you entered this place that this is a very high-end establishment. So
Mhm.
you note that they don't haggle usually.
Mm.
Hey, usually.
Yeah, you're already given the discount
Mhm.
that he would give Ruth,
Okay.
the guild discount, and the discount for the not being the right product that he would otherwise sell. So this is the best price he can give you.
Yeah, the only way I
Okay.
could think of haggling would be offering data on the side effects on non-human creatures, as none of us are. We could report that, but I don't believe that's worth a discount. But that would be basically a gesture of good intention, goodwill.
I do not mean to offend. I honestly do not mean to offend. I'm just asking. I mean, I have to try, right? If if you'd be willing to knock it down by maybe 100 gold,
So,
okay? So hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. 100 gold, right? I'd be willing to be your guinea pig for a couple of potions that maybe aren't quite up to snuff. There's got to be other stuff that you like. You don't even have to really pay me. I'd be paying you money to test them. This is a perfect deal for you specifically. How much money do you spend on paying your testers to test your potions?
no, no.
By the Holy Octavarian. Ah,
Since you're a friend of a friend, I will
No,
not.
no.
Uh,
Let him cook.
let him be cooked, to mean.
Uh-huh. Now,
Again, I do not mean.
for once, I agree.
I mean, I'm just saying, this seems like a good deal for you. That's less money you have to spend on testers. It gives you more data for things you can sell at your shop, and you still get money in the end. Maybe a little less than you were wanting for these potions, but that's still money. You get net positive on all this. You have everything to gain from this.
Caspian, you have a very high insight skill, right? As you
Uh, well, I
above
have a good
average,
perception.
above average, because of your
Above
wisdom.
average.
Um, as you are trying to break into his dead set mind about this subject, you can see that he keeps getting more and more uncomfortable, and so you could say even irritated by this conversation.
Makes
He
sense.
lets you finish speaking, and then since you are a friend of a friend, I will take that. I will take your haggling as innocence instead of insult. But
He's very
please,
innocent.
I beg you to seize it immediately and retain your attention to what you wish to buy or if you wish to leave my establishment, because it's either those prices or you could find some place who sell for less but offer less quality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pardon by my friend. He is actually very innocent anyway.
Yes,
Could
I do agree. He's not doing this out of malice.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like that.
Mm-hmm.
sorry to keep harping on this. Could I try one more thing? I'll explain exactly what I'm trying to do, if that's okay. Uh,
Can we
I
get our
actually
shopping
told
done first
yes, you can do the shopping first, and then we can try this.
Oh, okay.
before we get thrown out?
Yeah.
Mhm. That's fine. I'll wait for everybody to do their shopping, and then if it's okay with everybody, I want to try one more thing.
Okay.
Okay, we're buying the potion of flying.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
looking for greater healing potions and a potion of comprehension.
What is that?
What?
The potion of comprehension is common.
Comprehend
It
languages?
it gives you the effect of comprehend languages for an hour.
Okay.
Interesting. Let me see the prices of common potions.
The comprehension is common, and the graders are uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that mm, he charges with the discount 75 gold pieces. And the other is a greater healing, right?
Yeah.
Are we using the new handbook for those sort of stuff, or we're still not using it?
I don't know that we ever agreed
Yeah.
on what we were doing.
I
Because
have.
as far as I know, there are new prices for these consumables, both health potions and spell scrolls. But if we're using the older rules, I will say that a greater healing is 150 gold.
Hmm.
No, 150 normal price, so 125 with discount.
I will definitely take one of the graders. Comprehend languages can wait. I can do that myself if I have to. So 125 deducted.
Still kind of puzzled by why did comprehend languages potion.
What's that?
I'm still kind of puzzled by the idea of comprehend languages potion.
Well, if you think about it, it's not a bad idea. In a setting with, 27 different races who probably all speak a
Yeah.
different tongue.
Yeah, it's useful.
Mhm.
We'd be able to talk to the lizard folk easier in our crew.
We'd be able to read stuff in dungeons that we otherwise couldn't.
Oh, reading. That's awesome. Yeah, reading stuff in dungeons. It's a great thing, actually.
So,
Smart
I got what
move.
I need.
Very smart move.
What does everybody else need?
I think I'm okay, yeah. I would just need
Yeah.
healing potions anyway. I'm probably fine with the rest of my tricks.
Give me a sec. Um,
Ariel, do you have your hands on the new Dungeon Master's Guide yet, or no?
A player from another table bought it on D&D Beyond, and he shared it with me, but I haven't the time to read anything yet.
Ooh,
Hmm. I just got it, just delivered the other day, so
You
I
have
haven't really gone through it
Is it
yet
good?
either.
the physical copy?
And I got both. I bought the bundle earlier.
Yeah, but
nice.
the physical is the more impressive one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That actually
I
had
got
the,
a little water damage on this though.
Really?
Pages pages feel a little funky in places.
Okay.
That's shit, man.
It's not bad though.
actually,
Are you going to complain to see if they send you a new one?
Nah, it's not serious enough. It's just like some of the pages are a little wavy almost, like when you run your fingers over them.
Oh,
But
right.
that
Yeah.
could just be something else, so not too worried about it.
Yeah, depending if they put the blame on the shipping company, then they probably wouldn't help you at all.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. The box that it was delivered in was fine, so I'm assuming that it was probably something that happened in the factory.
Before packaging
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, so, but
Oof.
anyways,
okay.
what else do we need to pick up?
I was looking. I don't know, like if it's still there, or if it's or if it's just a Larian thing. There was a potion that you would drink and basically temporarily gave you the alert fit.
Oh,
I think that was a custom thing that Ariel designed.
potion of alert.
I
Yeah.
don't think
And,
I designed
and
such a potion, but go on.
and as in like you drink it, and as long as the effect goes, you cannot be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
you have a
that's
plus
just
5 initiative?
I don't care about the +5 on initiative, but
I'm
not
just
being
about
surprised in
surprised.
a dungeon, good.
Fair point.
I'm searching
Awesome.
on 5e to see if something shows up, but I don't. I see what you mean, but I don't know if there's such an item, if there's a name to it, or if you, as I say, it's from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, because
I think it's from
I
Baldur's
remember
Gate.
like yeah, I remember that like in Baldur's Gate.
Heroin,
Never mind.
potion of malice.
Potion of what?
There's you know that you can make some homebrew content appear in your searching in 5e2s, right?
Yeah.
I have like lots of homebrew content, so it
Oh
keeps appearing such potion of possibility. This is from
Possibilities.
That's an actual item, I think.
yeah, that's from
Yeah,
from
no.
Critical Role.
It's Critical Role
setting, yeah.
content.
interesting.
Potion of Relentlessness. That's a cool name.
That is a really cool name.
Yeah, no. Sorry, David, but we can brew something like that at home.
Let him cook.
Potion of
Okay.
alertness potion.
Let him cook. Alertness.
Terraria mods. Elixir of Vigilance. Baldur's Gate 3. That might be the one.
Oh,
Yes.
Drink to gain +5 to initiative. In addition, you can't be surprised.
That one.
nice. Vigilance. You don't tap to attack.
Yeah, but
Lol.
Baldur's Gate is. Remember that Baldur's Gate is a. It's designed to be played as a single player game where the main objective is to have fun and you face like 100 monsters between long rests. So, yeah, here it says that it's an uncommon magic potion which lasts until your next long rest, and it costs only 25 gold pieces. So yeah,
No, that's kinda OP plus
Yeah.
nerf.
yeah.
But something like an hour.
I can even say more than an hour, but for 100 gold with discount. Sounds fair?
Okay. Yep. Absolutely fair.
Elixir of Vigilance.
Cause being surprised in the dungeon, bad.
Mm,
Okay. We have the party funds, right?
yes.
Okay. Scratch that. Elixir of Vigilance. Yes.
Party funds are huge.
Description icon.png. An acrid, coppery aroma wafts from this liquid, clearing the senses and haunting awareness.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody made one of those in D&D Beyond from 4 years back.
Ooh.
Funny part of it is that one of the things in there says you cannot take a short or long rest while under the effects of this potion.
Because it's like coffee.
Oh, boy.
Yep, it's made from cacao beans.
Ah.
Genius! Whoever made this There's a raise.
Fantastic.
As if having coffee would like keep me awake.
Yeah, it doesn't affect us anymore.
Yeah,
We
some
have
people it
coffee
does the
resistance.
opposite.
We have coffee
Like-
resistance now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just-
a racial trait.
They should put under the potion description. If you drink it more than once a week, you become immune to the effect of the potion.
Oh god.
Mm,
Okay, how do you add things to the inventory? Water skin. And there you go. Elixir of Vigilance.
Cool. Any other
Lanzo.
items or equipment you might want could potentially be found in the city. Things up to uncommon level, and depending on the magic item, if it's, we know that the tiers of rarity doesn't mean that an item is weak or strong. There are broken items that are uncommon and shitty items that are very rare or higher. So
mhm.
what will affect the price is not the tier but the power of the item itself. So
Grappling hooks.
sounds normal enough.
In,
Foldable ladder.
It's
yeah,
the grappling hook.
Some-
You control the grappling hook as a railing, a ledge, or another catch within 50 feet of yourself when the hook catches on. If you succeed on the DC 13 Dexterity Acrobatics check, if you tie the rope to the hook, you can then climb it. Perfect. It's 2 gold pieces according to the player's handbook.
because we will need things to climb out of holes. Just in case. Right, guys?
Yes, it could
Probably.
be very, very useful.
Foldable ladder also, and what call it? We need either like a pole, something like a telescopic pole to check for traps.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, just a quarterstaff would work.
Yeah, consider.
Yeah, or like a rock tied to a rope.
Yeah, that's also
Poor,
good.
poor man's trap finder. I mean,
Uh,
I
yeah.
I do
No, those are called
have
slave.
I do have like the artificer's way to trigger traps, and I used it like in the in previous campaigns. Like what we need is 2 small carriage wheels, an axle, a small axle, some pieces of rope, and rocks. And then we make that roll down the corridor.
Oh boy.
That could be
I heard of a
Interesting.
friend of mine
Mousetrap
using.
car.
A friend of mine
Yep.
used once just a pot. She threw a pot from the party into the ground, into the dungeon, and
Yeah,
for traps,
there's
isn't it?
like a ton of methods. Yeah,
Yes.
actually, like the first time that I used that thing wasn't even in D&D. I used it
Oh,
in
wow.
Cyberpunk to clear a minefield.
Clear a
But
minefield.
interesting.
But that works.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, anything that it's non-magical and that have a price in the player's handbook, you guys can just
Mm-hmm.
uh, buy it with the indicated price. If you want to haggle, as I'm
Uh,
sure at least one of you wants, let's simplify it by a charisma roll of any charisma skill of your choosing, with a DC depending on the price of the desired item. So let's say an item that's 200 or more, it's a DC 15. An item
mhm.
100 is DC 13, and an item less than 50 gold, it's DC 10.
Mm, okay.
Okay. Hmm. Um. um, so rations we don't need because we should be back the next day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm. Light, like torches, lantern. We
I
we
got
do have
kitty.
we do have that, right?
Well, I don't use torches, so I don't know.
What's up?
Lighting, torches,
Yeah, tinderbox.
lanterns.
I
Okay.
have I have a lighter.
A
I
light.
have tinderbox, torches. Um, we could use a couple vials of oil maybe if we have
Yes.
a lantern, but I don't have one.
Okay, let's buy a lantern. And hmm, what's next? Oh, oh. That's what we need. Antidotes, like
Oh,
simple antidote kits, cause poison traps.
poison.
Oh, hey Andy.
Classic poison traps.
Uh-huh.
If I could
Um,
pitch something, I have a bottle of high proof alcohol on me at like all times, right?
mhm.
In case, things get down and I need it, right? Maybe we should all at least carry a bottle with us. That way, if things go really bad, we just have it on hand. And maybe a way to create fires and stuff. Because it's a great distraction, if nothing else.
Oh, it's actually a good idea. Like alcohol makes for a perfect instant wall of fire. I
Uh,
agree.
Yeah.
and it's not that expensive. So, I mean, it might be worth just like having that be a part of our toolkit. Just all of us at least having a bottle on us.
As long as we don't abuse it. I mean,
No, it would just be for, like, literally in our back pocket if we need it.
mostly because fire actually consumes oxygen and will be
Yeah,
underground.
just a thought,
Mm.
and I
It's
mean,
a good point.
also, I just want to, while we're talking, the plan, right? The end goal. And I'm gonna try to be quiet while we're talking to not raise suspicion from anybody listening.
Yes.
Do we are we wanting to actually finish and get with the Fighters Guild? Because I asked him to get his friend to join us to help spectate, right? So far as we know, they're the only two that's trying to start stuff, right?
As far as we know.
As far as we know, why don't we just kill them while we're in the dungeon? A
I
great
can tell you
alibi.
exactly why.
Oh,
because the people who are higher up in the guild will know who was responsible for overseeing today's set of tests, and then we'll have the entire guild hunting us down if we come out and they don't.
Here's the thing. Dungeons are dangerous, right?
Right, but see, they're veterans. They're only to be observing, not interfering. So we would have to find some way of explaining it. That, they don't be like truth serum or zone of truth.
That's
He's
a little sketchier, but
absolutely. No, he's
that's
absolutely right.
hold on. Wait.
Now,
We
can still
what I'm
kill
asking
them.
is, yes, we could kill them. What I'm
Do the test,
sorry.
pass it, and just follow them back to wherever they live and kill them in their sleep.
But here's the thing: do we need to actually finish the test? Do we need to continue going about the Fighters Guild? What if we just killed them, and then what we're trying to do is help the Thieves Guild, right? Help
Yes,
them
but
out.
I will.
They're
play
wanting
devil's
us to keep the
advocate.
fight neutral.
There is an upside to us completing this and being recognized as members. It's more connections
absolutely.
in more cities.
I'm all for completing this. I'm just asking: are we wanting to continue with the Fighters Guild, or are we wanting to just cut this as quick as we can? Because the Saint is on his way. Time is of the essence. I'm fine with continuing the way it is. I feel like I should probably bring it up.
Well,
No,
at some point we're gonna have to fight the Saint.
Yes.
Or hide from the Saint. Having a band of brothers to call upon as cannon fodder while we enact a plan or escape is a good idea.
Yes.
I agree.
And I mean,
I'm just asking how we're wanting to go about this. If we're wanting to just do this part quickly, or if we're wanting to do the whole shebang.
Well, what else do we still have to accomplish?
I mean, this is really all we have to do, as far as I know. It's more of how quickly we get it done. We could get it done tonight. Just maybe make it, kill them, have it show up as an accident or whatever. The Fighters Guild would still be neutral. We could do it that way, and we'd get the job done. If we want to get the Fighters Guild, have that be done, we continue with the dungeon.
I understand.
We don't kill them.
I understand where you're coming from. But, number one, it's a dungeon, which equals loot, which equals prestige. It gets us connections. And this is something I just thought about, is we are operating in a world where there are literally spells that let you speak with the dead who could tell them that we killed them.
Yeah, that's true. That's a valid point. Well, those spells require jaws to work, though. So if we just remove the jaws,
I don't think so. Because it's a disembodied voice, because they don't even have vocal cords or air in their lungs.
Is that true?
You can literally just take a skull, I think, and have them talk to you. So
yes, but that requires a jaw, though, to work.
Right, but see, what you're saying is yes, you're saying that it would need a jaw, but see, they're also lacking lungs, a voice box, and other things that are necessary for speech.
I don't think spells necessarily require absolute logic. It's more of the logic of the mouth area is moving up and down. Of course they can speak.
Well, I'll cede it to the DM's discretion, but I think the spell
That's
basically
true.
lets, as long as you have a part of the corpse, the head of the corpse, you can talk to him. So
Mm,
I always thought you needed the jump.
I
I shall
friend, I would
consult
have like
That might be,
the holy
I
book.
might be
two
completely
more.
wrong.
I would have two more counterpoints to that. Number one, yeah, they might not be able to make the dead speak, but they sure can make us speak.
It's true.
Either
Hey,
compelling us or with plain torture. Point one. Point two is that
mm,
what we need to do is make sure that the the Hashador stays out of the fighting, and we will not accomplish this by just killing two people. What we need to do is to get in contact with the guildmaster and convince her. Which is why we need to do the dungeon, enter the guild, and gain an audience with the guildmaster. Then we can sell the the conspirators to her in exchange of her staying out of this mess. That's the
I
most linear way to do it.
I just had a thought just now while you were talking.
Mhm.
I Our end goal, right? Like we're right now we're trying to help the cohort because they've helped us, right? That's how we got into this mess.
Mhm.
The Saints coming here to
Yes.
this town.
Uh-huh.
The cohort wants there to be like neutrality, right?
Yes.
Doesn't Do they not want us to fight the Saints? Do they want the Saint to come here? Are they working with the Saint?
from what I
I don't.
understand, they are against the Saint, but they would rather discredit him from the way it's gone so far and
Mhm.
the
Mm,
things that they've said that we should do, you know?
Yeah.
uh-huh.
They'd rather do that than do outright fighting because they're a thieves guild. They operate in the shadows. They're not a
War is bad for
I,
they're
business.
not a right, they're not a fighters guild. They don't want to be out in public doing this where everybody can see who they are.
Yup.
are we wanting to fight the Saint? Because I think
Eventually,
that's
but
going to
we're nowhere near
determine.
strong enough.
No, but if we had a group like the Fires Guild, if we had them backing us, that'd probably
Yep.
help. If we can maybe convince the cohorts to maybe not directly help us, but maybe be more willing to see things our way, so that way it doesn't. There's no heat back on us. If we try to fight them.
Yep. That was Xiong was saying. It's a good
Well,
idea.
what I'm saying is, if we're wanting to fight them now, if we want to try and take that chance, take that leap, just cut them off right now and try our best to fight them, that's going to really color how we go about the next part of what we're trying to do. So then we need to
You
really
know,
think about next.
I don't know about you, but personally, I am kinda wary of fighting someone who has a book that basically can cast wish at will.
We don't know that. That's speculation.
Yeah, but I'd rather not take my chance with that. I take my chance while playing cards.
Yeah,
I
What we
precisely.
do.
do know is that he can consistently and continuously raise people from the dead. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. We don't want to fight him where he already has an army or where there's already an ass load of people fighting because every person that dies just gives him more people for his army. He could raise them in the
Yeah.
middle of the fight and we'd be fighting even more people. We want to do this alone and we're nowhere near strong enough to take him at our current level.
Okay.
I
Are
mean,
we just trying to run them?
I understand, and I wish I could personally, yes, but
Oh yeah, no.
let let's be realistic here. We we cannot at our current as our abilities currently stand. We can be a nuisance to him, but not more than that, and it will end up like really, really, really badly.
You all make great points. I want to say that first and foremost. You are all making great points. And I recognize that. I do just want to say, how many times are we going to get this chance? He's coming to us. He's coming to us.
Hmm.
We might not get this chance again for a while. And I understand. We're things last time did not go well. We lost a friend of ours.
Yes.
But we can't just keep running forever. I mean, what are we doing? We're helping a thieves guild help protect their necromancer assets. We're direction for the most part. We have a debt that man needs to pay. I'm fine with running this time if we have to. I'm not gonna fight on that. I'm not gonna gripe about it. If we gotta run, I fully understand, but I need to make the point that I'm tired of it. I don't want to keep running from this guy.
No, I understand you, brother. I really do. The best chance that we might have, and friend John, who is a man at arms, will correct me, and he probably already has by making his point in advance, is to throw everything that this city has at him. And to do that, we need to do some political maneuvering.
We need to paint him as such an absolute villain that they have no choice but to stand against him. However, we also need to paint him as someone who is strong, but not so strong that they can't take him out working together. Believe me, I would love to Loki his ass. But we don't have the power, we don't have the magical gear, and out of character, this guy seems stronger than a beholder that a party of 4 9th level characters barely managed to beat in our last campaign.
I remember
Yeah.
that. I was
Yeah.
there.
But we did beat him.
Yeah, out of character. I fully understand not wanting to fight this guy. But in character.
No, in character, I'm with you. Jean would love to
Yeah.
grab him and just slam him like Hulk style back and forth like a ragdoll.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we ain't that stupid.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like soy Taro. Yeah,
Yeah.
Taro is
Caspian.
with you. Like, let's do it, but let's do it smart. You know?
I think the state has definitely brought up some issues and some problems internally for Caspian that make him super uncomfortable. And
Oh
he
yeah,
just
no, he's
wants
making a
this.
mockery of
Yeah.
your religion, dude. He's raising the dead
Oh,
at
for
will.
sure. Yeah, it's. Yeah. I just.
Like, I totally get it, and I do not blame you as a player whatsoever if at some point you just fly off the handle and go and get yourself killed.
Yeah.
But I don't think
I'm
it's today.
trying to. Yeah. The difficulty with this character, I'm trying to be reasonable as a player with a character who's so unreasonable.
Oh yeah, you're playing a hardline like religious fanatic, dude.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's a hard line between.
I
Oh
know, I
Lord.
know.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, okay, back in character. This is
Mm,
in my opinion, this is not undoable. What we need to do is muster uh, as many forces we that we have, and that means uh, we don't have to actually paint him as a villain because, friends, let's face it, morals and politics never, ever, ever mix. They're like water and oil. They can
yeah,
coexist in a pot, but they will always be separated. What we have to point out, in my opinion, is that this guy is coming to take over. So the king will feel the fire under his rear end. The necromancers, seeing like literally a beacon of holy or unholy power, depending on who's speaking, coming at them, will react. Twice so if we in the end manage to steal their assets, I mean their money, and put the blame on him. Fighters Guild can be paid to fight him, and the Thieves Guild will not want him here because it's bad for business. There's no need to uh, harp up some greater good thing.
Oh, we don't need to do that, honestly. The necromancers will fight him regardless, or he will fight them. To him,
maybe.
they are a mockery of what he does, and to them, he is an insult and a threat because he can actually raise the dead, where they can only raise the he can raise the dead as whole beings, whereas they can only raise the dead as slaves. Those two parties cannot coexist, and they will annihilate one. One will annihilate the other.
Maybe.
We don't even have to convince them of that, honestly, and it should be fairly easy if we do have to convince one or two.
I've had
Now,
talks with this. We've talked with the Saints. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
no, go
we've
ahead.
had talks with you. You've all very points here. But I do want to say we're kind of speculating how people will respond to the threat of the Saint, to the necromancers in the kingdom. We're all kind of assuming what they'll do, and not bad guesses. These are logistical guesses. They could happen. What I do know, the two things that the Saint has talked about to us directly about wanting. He wants people and objects. He will go to cities to diplomatically just take things that he wants. And he wants a good fight. He wants to prove himself as maybe a saint, maybe a god. What he's wanting to prove himself or maybe placate himself. He wants a fight. And he wants objects or people. And as far as we know, that's all we really know about him. Something about his hand was messed up, if I recall correctly, but some static or something. But we don't really know anything, do we? We're guessing that he'll be this big threat. And he is a big threat. He's got a lot of people on his side marching this way. But he doesn't take cities by force for the most part. They are a bargaining chip from what we've seen so far. He might storm the city. He might siege the city. He very well could. But he hasn't, what we've seen. That's not how he has operated so far. That's what we
He may
know.
not have operated thus so far. However, we all know that absolute power eventually corrupts. He will become so set in his ways and so convinced of his righteous path that at some point, when some basic little town tells him that they don't have anything to spare for him, he will take it as an insult and wipe them out and still take stuff. He will become the villain of this story, whether he wants to be the villain, thinks he's the villain, or is an innocent bystander who happened upon ultimate power. He
He's already
will
the
be
villain in my.
corrupted.
He's already a villain. I'm not arguing that. He, whether or not he will become a power megalomaniac, dictator, whatever, a tyrant, we shouldn't really focus on that right now. Not right now, at least. We need to focus on what's here and actionable right this instant. He's coming here, and that's a problem no matter which way you look at it. Whether or not the city goes up like a powder keg with all the groups vying for power or whatever, or if nothing happens, if the city's quiet and he just comes in and takes what he wants and then leaves, that's still bad for us
Well,
because we can't
the
let
only
him
thing...
keep getting stronger than us because he's gonna keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger until we cannot catch up with him, no matter what we do.
Then our best bet, following your line of logic, is to become the strongest that we can, to find things that even the playing field. And honestly, the best way of finding such things, or getting people to entrust us with these kind of powerful things, is to make connections, build our reputation, build our legend, and, quite frankly, pillage a bunch of tombs and ruins for lost magical items of power. We have one in front of us. We have a dungeon to clear. That is something that is actionable, that we can do, that we know we can handle, that may give us some lead to either getting on a more equal footing with the Saint, or perhaps the better option, finding a way to neutralize whatever is giving him this power and bringing him down to our level.
I don't know if necessarily a dungeon is going to give us that.
Yeah,
There are...
that's kind of a
I'm,
long shot.
I'm
Well,
just
this is
scared
where
that
Jean's gonna pull out a book of legends of ancient heroes, ancient battles, and just magical fucking weapons of such power that they laid waste to the land.
oh, that's cool.
And just point out these stories of ancient things that were found that are vague fact in the past and may still exist today someplace.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I mean, I know. I know so many stories about legendary weapons, and yes, I do agree. They probably still exist. What I am saying, and probably Brother Caspian says, is not for sure in a test dungeon. But
Oh, I'm
yes,
not saying they're in this dungeon, but items of such power generally do not stay in private hands for very long. They want to be used, or they want to be left alone. These items almost have personalities, and your average person is not suited for them. That's why we don't hear about them in everyday life anymore. They've either been laid to rest or they've been locked away. And where better to put them than in trap-filled, monster-infested ruins that no one wants to go to?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have a religious organization with a 10,000-year-old stronghold in a vault that only one person can ever get into, I would say dungeons are our best bet at finding things that we need.
Let me just
But
say this.
I'm not the smart one here, so whatever you guys decide to do, I'll do.
You actually make several good points. The thing is, as of now, as much as I want to uh, to fight like Caspian, don't have that many possibilities.
I just want to say this. Just last thing, and then I'll be done. Domino trusted us with his life. We only knew him a couple weeks, but he died for us, trying to give us a chance to where we can get out of a bad situation. And he died in a fucking sewer to some fake wannabe saint. And he died like a dog. And for what? We still got captured. We still got caught. And by some miracle, we got out. Made a deal with the proverbial devil. And now we're stuck here in a city, and that saint is back here again on his way to cause more havoc and problems. We're talking about dungeons and mystical artifacts. Things that might happen. We keep getting lost in the what ifs and maybes, and if we just try long enough. What if we don't have that long? I think we're running out of time. I can't help but feel that I'm failing. I mean, he died for us, and I feel like we're failing him. I'm fine with running, and you all make great points, and I get it, we're not strong enough, but it's just, don't we have to try? Don't we owe it? For him,
You
for us?
know,
My
no.
boy, my boy.
I just
It
don't
is
know.
personal for you, and sometimes it clouds your vision and clouds the future. And I'm sorry that you feel as if you're failing the memory of your friend, brave as he was. But how much more of a failure would you be after his sacrifice than to throw your life away, taking on his killer, who is beyond your ability to defeat now? Your only true path to perhaps avenging your friend, you owe it to your friend to become strong enough to do what needs to be done. And there aren't always shortcuts to that level of strength, and it is not likely to happen today. You are not a failure for running to live another day when you have a better chance at victory. It's not even stupidity or cowardice, it's simple, strategic common sense. Don't run in to a situation that you know you can't win.
Just,
Your friend will always be there if you just quiet your mind and listen to your heart. Let him guide you. What would he do if he were here?
He fought. He fought. He didn't have a chance in the world, but he did it anyway.
But he did it
Uh,
to try and save you. He knew he wouldn't survive. But before that, did you ever know him to rush into a fight blindly or make a stupid decision against overwhelming odds when he knew he couldn't do it?
no, no.
Then honor the best parts of his memory and do as he would have done.
Okay,
He's,
okay.
he's right.
Just, I'm just so sick of it. A red wants
Friend,
cost him his life. Just,
he did it so we may live. So live. Don't die.
I have seen survivor's guilt before, and you are suffering from it now, but the one thing you need to remember is that he gave his life so that you could keep yours. You owe it to him and owe it to yourself to survive. And I understand, and he's going to put his hand on Caspian's shoulder at this point and give him a gentle squeeze. I understand it's difficult. I have seen many people go. Hell, I lost my own family before I can barely remember them. I was raised by this tiny little gnome who's less than half my size. I worry all the time that she won't survive on her own. But the one thing I have learned is that you must continue to forge your own path while honoring the memory of those who have given you your life, your talents, and your beliefs.
I think Caspian's gonna like take like his John's arm is still on his shoulder. I think he's gonna like grab onto his arm and just like kind of like for support and just look up when he just goes. When I was 18, I joined the Navigators Guild and I left my home. I wasn't raised by sea elves. I was raised by Genasi. This water Genasi specifically, and I knew even then I'd outlive them. Even now, I mean, biologically I'm 80, but chronologically I'm 50. Um, I left so I didn't have to watch them die. I couldn't watch them grow old and decline. I left. I just, I'm not supposed to know death. I'm not good at it. I'm not built for it. And now I got all these feelings and it just, I don't know anymore. No, I just, I'm just tired of running. I'm just tired of it. I don't know.
no, I understand. I really do. It's just that wasting what was been given to you is not, it's not the proper way, you know, not for you, not for him. I can promise you, we will avenge him. We will honor his memory and his effort in time. But right now, we are simply not able to. I'm not saying that what you're feeling is wrong. It isn't. It is not. But we need to be realistic. At least for now. At least for now. It's not forever. It isn't forever. We won't be running forever. This will have an end. Not today.
Okay. I can wait a little longer. Just a little longer, though.
Have you ever sat and talked to a full-blooded elf of advanced years?
My people aren't. Sea elves are not a communal people. We are very, from what I can tell, we're very individualized. All of us are. So
I
there's
begin
not
to
really
see the problem.
and talk to.
I begin to see your problem. You don't have the elders. You did not have them there to impart the things they had learned. You
Even my
need to
religion.
speak to someone who has outlived many of their friends, of their family, of their compatriots, and let them tell you how you'll cope with it. We must find you an elder of the elven race to help put your mind at ease.
Would you all be willing to do that? I'll be okay for now. I don't know. It's just getting to be a lot. You know.
And you need coping mechanisms, and such an elder would probably be able to help you find something that would work. Should we encounter anything along our path, along our travels, I am more than willing to take the time so that you may learn and finally quell this turbulent storm in your heart.
Why? Why? I'm not a good person, John. Why would
None
you
of
help
us
me?
are truly good people. But every day, you must remember, we have the opportunity to be better than we were the day before. And once you set your feet along that path with a clear mind and a contented heart, I think you will find that you are a much better person than you believe yourself to be.
Yeah, so none of us are 100% good or evil. We can
Hell,
do.
I fight every day the urge to rip out living beings' throats and to drink the blood and eat their bare flesh. I mean, look at me. It's my nature, but I choose nurture over nature.
I never thought of that. You can rip people's throats and just eat them like that.
I am, unfortunately, goblin kin.
Oh,
It is what we do sometimes.
oh.
But I was raised by moral people who imparted self-control. It's why when I am in the midst of battle, I am coldly logical as I unleash my anger,
Hmm.
rather than your standard battle-raging buffoons. that you see everywhere who don't even know what they're doing half the time.
That does make sense.
Thank you for the words, my friends. I appreciate you all so much. I really do. Even though sometimes I can be a lot, I do appreciate you all. I well, I think he'll like take off John's arm and around his neck and just go, let's get through the today, and then we can figure out the rest.
You're breaking up there.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Jonah? Is he?
Hello. Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry. It's every time I'm trying to talk. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
Oh.
I think Caspian takes off John's arm from around his shoulder, and I'm just gonna like thank you all for your words. I do appreciate you all. I, I do care about you all. I know I can be a lot, and I'm trying. Let's just get through today, and then we can figure everything else out.
Oh, this poor shopkeeper having to watch us have a therapy session in in the
Oh
middle
my,
of his shop.
oh my God!
He tried to interrupt you 5 times and then he gave up.
Yes.
He already closed the shop. He's
Oh
just
my
waiting for
God! I
you.
love it.
Oh, take your time.
Good time.
Take it down. Take it down. Oh
Meanwhile,
no!
He's just sitting there eating his dinner.
My dad! Oh no!
why are you in my house?
Before you do anything else, I need the four of you to roll d6.
Oh boy, here
Oh
we go.
no!
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Imagine the
no!
shop
Oh
owner.
yes, natural
Oh
one.
no!
Yay! Yay!
Oh,
Another
Oh
one.
my!
Two natural ones.
2 1s, 2
Ah.
5s.
Ooh! Ooh, Rob!
So 12 in average.
This is the price we pay for character development.
Yeah.
This is the price we
Yes.
pay.
Imagine the shopkeeper saying like things like, "Sir, excuse me," and then suddenly someone saying,
Sure. Oh,
"I wanna rip
excuse
people's
me.
throats and eat their flesh."
Yeah. We overheard
Sir,
that.
this
I
is how
think that. I
it
think
is.
that's what he stopped.
Yeah, that was
I
the
think
thing
that's
that
when he
he.
stopped trying to
Yeah.
interrupt.
When he gave up.
He's like, "Oh, okay."
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
There it is.
No, no. Take your time, but.
No. Take your time.
That weird fella outside have already strolled by a few times, and I think he's after you. So be careful when you get out.
Wait, what for the fella?
Just what strange
It's just
fellow?
rough.
The guy with the hood.
Just,
I don't know.
Cool. He sounds like a distraction. Let's go.
Looking outside, very, very frightened. Guy with the hood looking for us.
Look, it's an outlet for your anguish.
An outlet for my anguish. I take out the bottle of high-proof alcohol. Let's sort out some emotions, huh?
Usually I call those outlets bars or brothels, but okay.
I mean, I need to hang out with you in person, it sounds like.
No, I never go to brothels.
Yeah, all right.
and I avoid prostitutes, but
Mhm.
I dated some. It was
He,
Why did you?
free. It was free.
It was free.
Dude was rigging the system.
Some real tarot energy right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
no, that's actually Arthur real life energy.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh man,
prime
your own friend
example.
throwing you under the bus.
That's a prime
Today,
example.
Oh no.
today
Oh
the
no.
the clerk who attended me to help me with my internet said usually it takes weeks to help people with that, and it instantly worked. And was like, okay, it can be solved on Friday. I was like, okay, all right.
All right.
Must be my aura. I must be
Um,
some kind of aura.
must be. Oh, this is great.
Yes. We
All
love you,
right. Well,
Art.
let's go play with the fellow on the
I
hood,
love
shall
you,
we?
Arthur. This is
No,
great.
oh, what? I am seriously worried about the fella in the hood. I can't think of who he is.
Yep. Okay. Let's see
Okay,
if he
wait.
follows us.
Yeah. Do we see him pass again?
No, when after
No.
the owner of the store mentions it, you try to look through the windows, or every time you try to see who he's talking about, you cannot see anyone with the characteristics that he described. It seems like someone passed by a few times and and then left or is in hiding.
Okay.
Secret schizophrenia.
I have a I have a plan. My entire
Okay.
plan. I'm a look at tarot. Is you. I think us
Okay.
three. Uh, me, John, and Rydell. We leave because we're loud, more or less. You follow him if he follows us, and just see what happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
shits and giggles. That's what will happen.
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna head out after him, pretending I'm escorting him, but at the same time pretending I'm not paying attention to my surroundings.
I just start talking about the finer points of Pontus. It's like, he's actually a really cool god.
Okay.
He's
Uh,
Shadow Eaters, stuff like that.
since
real loud.
you're going for a different approach, position yourselves on the map. I will say that the store you were in is this one that I drew an X. So
Okay.
position yourself. So who is following who? The
Okay.
who is the bait?
They they are being the bait. I
Yes,
am hiding,
yes.
and once they start to move, I plop in hiding out of the shop. Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Hide in shadow. Follow man thing. Yes, yes.
Oh god.
Easy rattling from Drakenheim.
Yes. Thanks, someone grab the rat. Specifically the
Mm,
rat prince.
Yep.
Uh, actually, it was a Skaven from Warhammer Fantasy, but okay. If it's the
Nerd.
same.
Get out of here, nerd.
Warhammer Fantasy. Oh boy.
Just kidding. Anyways, uh, okay, where were we? So if you're in hiding, Taro,
Mm-hmm.
make us the
Stealth
diplomacy
check.
A
check.
stealth check.
Stealth.
Oof.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you used
Not
to be
so
better
stealth.
at this, but
Mm,
That's fine.
Very stealthy, much woe.
Cool. Yeah, this
maybe I
guy.
should stop cackling.
Okay, and you're going towards this direction, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
From the crowd,
Uh,
it is nighttime,
wait,
but go ahead. Sorry.
sorry, I didn't interrupt. My headphones were fucking up. I'm sorry, I didn't hear most of that. Um, yeah, I love stealth, right? You do have the D10, I think, for recapping. I just want to go ahead and
No,
remind you of that. Maybe
I
am
have
I?
in I have I have better. I have inspiration. So I think I will re-roll that.
Oh,
That works.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no,
Ah,
that will not do. Re-roll that shit.
Kenku recall.
thank you,
No,
recall.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
sorry about that.
I I'm out of Kenku recalls. I spent
Oh,
the
Mm,
last one.
that's right.
Oof,
You used them
19.
on
rough.
your skill check.
Yep.
19.
Okay. Now it's one of those times where I don't know if I'm being a bad DM or not, but your 20 was already a success. But I will just let it slide, you
That's
know.
fine. That's
The
fine.
I,
12?
I, I
I'd ra-
yeah.
That's-
I never I didn't say it was a failure. So that was your choice, right? Not to
Yeah,
be
Yeah,
that
no.
I think
That's true, yep.
that was we want to just make sure.
yeah,
Yes, exactly.
but now
Better.
Mm.
It's better.
if it makes you feel better, then
Yes, it
anyways,
does.
It
Very.
does.
from the crowd, it is now night time, okay, but it's still early evening. So especially in the trades district where you have been directed by Ruth, the city is still very much alive, very much, uh, very much still doing what it has to be done. So the streets are crowded at this time. As you walk by down the street, you finally see the hooded figure who who the who's the merchant mentioned to you. The hooded figure. Let me see if I have a token for this guy. Probably I'll have to use yes. What's it called when you have to use something temporary and then you change for the real deal? Yeah,
Stand in.
that. Okay, I'll use this guy. Okay, you cannot see his face. This is just a stand-in, as you said, uh,
Uh,
for
Okay.
when can I reveal the true face of the creature. But from your eyes, okay, it is a creature clad in black robes, whose face you cannot even take a peek.
Mhm.
He shows itself coming from the crowd. He stops for a second and then he turns to this alleyway. Uh, you can see only his hands coming from within the ropes, making a sign as if for you to follow him into the alleys. His hands are gray, almost white in color. It is the hand of a humanoid, but the pale skin tone shows that it's something outside, something extraordinary, something outside of your normal, what you're used to dealing with. What
I
do you
have
do?
a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. out of character, I'm feeling like this might be a changeling. Is there a way to, if I could see if my character might suspect that, or like think, hey, would it be? Is there a way for my character to be like, this might be a changeling? Not like certainty it is a changeling, but like
Yeah.
to check and see if maybe if that's what it is, you know?
There are two, maybe three skill checks you can do. You as a group.
Mm.
One person can make Arcana check. Another can make a religion check. The religion check is a higher DC than Arcana. If none of those skills are good for you, you can roll an history check. The history check is the hardest.
I can do the Arcana.
Yeah, probably best.
But only one skill per person. So
Right.
no two Arcanas. You can give help, but you cannot roll separate Arcana checks.
Can we all roll checks then?
Yeah, you can all roll. So
Okay.
one can go religion, the other Arcana, the other history.
Right.
I'll do history, I guess.
Religion. I'll do religion then, because it's the same as history.
So do Arcana.
If you want to give guidance, is an action. So you cannot roll a skill check and give guidance at the same time. You need to choose
All right.
one or the other.
Do we need guidance?
Yeah.
No.
You can wait and see if someone rolls a nat 20 before you decide.
I just did.
Yeah.
History.
That's a no.
Jean.
Oh, you know what? Just because I'll roll religion. Sorry, I didn't interrupt. I should roll religion. Anyway,
There's
14.
no need.
I can make it.
There's no need. You already have a nat 20. So, John, you instantly recognize the creature. I'll even delete the placeholder. That was the word I was looking for. The placeholder. Artwork, and I'll show you the real deal. Possibly from your history books, possibly from the fairy tales and all the stories that you heard, and possibly who created your entire persona now as a grown-up. You've heard the stories of the creatures from other realms. It is not a changeling. It is not a doppelganger or something that's monstrous, but still something you can conceive as part of the natural world. But you heard the stories of the creatures from other planes of existence, creatures from other realms, other dimensions, whose natures were weirder, sometimes more whimsical, but sometimes darker and scarier. There are those creatures whose appearance are colorful, joyful, but there are others who are dark, grim, and terrible. This is a creature from the shadow realms. This, just by seeing the hands of this pale creature and judging by his constitution as a humanoid, a slim humanoid cloaked in shadow, you recognize him as a Shadar Kai, an elf of the Shadow Realm.
Ooh.
This sick. I'm sorry. This is just really cool.
Woo!
This is cool. This is my first Shatter Guy.
Oh, you were in for a treat.
Yeah, I don't get to play that much. This is awesome. I love it. This is great. Oh, that's
Oh.
He just invited you to a private talk in the alleys. What do you do?
okay. He doesn't seem. I'm wary. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. But he doesn't seem hostile. we've talked about being diplomatic. Maybe we should hear them out.
Hmm.
What
I
do
will
y'all? What do
still,
y'all?
I will still be hidden and follow you just in case shit goes down.
Sounds great. All right. If nobody objects, I guess we just follow them.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, let's go. Uh, there we go. Bow.
Now,
Hello, friend.
as you speak to him, he lets go of the cloak, and now you can see him as the artwork suggests. He says,
Are you an elf?
"Are you
I am.
or are you not in a important quest for the Court? Cami de Leon needs to
Uh,
know the if the task is completed."
You're on the last
we're
step.
close. We're on the last step. We're literally on our way to go do it.
He draws a spear. You don't know where such a long pole arm was being kept hidden in that cloak. You think it could be something akin to a bag of holding, but he draws a weapon from his clothes. You
Okay,
have been
hold
given
on.
enough time.
We are doing what we said we would. We have had plenty of time. We're finishing it tonight. You have to be patient. All good things, good work does not become rushed. If you want it quick and dirty, you get someone else. You want it good, you come to us. Your boss knew that. If they got a problem with it, they can come and personally tell us.
Save your excuses to the guild master.
If you're gonna kill us, you might want a bigger sword or spear, whatever the fuck you got. A saint couldn't kill us.
Ooh.
Oh,
Unlike
What makes
you,
you think you can?
I, for one, complete what is asked of me. I need
And we'll complete
not
our job.
I need not to slay you, only to teach you a lesson. Cami de
hmm.
Leon sends their regards.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy and make
Oh,
the window behind him slam shut.
Okay, so that's a distraction?
Yep.
Okay,
oh, okay.
you do have thaumaturgy.
Okay. So
Sorry, what's that?
You do have
no, I'm
thaumaturgy.
I do, yes.
That's, yeah, I keep forgetting that because I have to say that John is the most different barbarian
I,
I have ever seen in one of my tables. That's a
I love
compliment.
Um.
him.
Oh no, I know I'm playing a very different barbarian than most people do.
Yeah.
yep, and we love it. Um, my
We
initiative
love
should be
him.
26, by the
Mine's
way,
20.
Okay.
because I add my charisma
Okay.
to initiative.
Nice. Okay. Uh, John, since it's a cantrip, what is your spell save DC? If you have.
Well, I mean, it's just thaumaturgy. I don't think it has one on it.
Yeah, it doesn't have, but if you were to have one, possibly wisdom, if it's your
Um, the only spell that I have that has a save has a Wisdom 12 save on it.
12. Okay, so 12 is your spell casting DC. So yeah, I failed. Since it's a cantrip, I usually go for the golden rule of no spells can do stuff more than what the text say they do. So players cannot go and create water inside the lungs of the enemy to instantly kill him.
Oh,
Right.
makes
Correct.
sense.
But I
Uh,
want to reward clever and creative roleplay. So that just to say that I will I will use your action plus my failing on the save as something to reward you, but nothing that will give you such a big advantage in the battlefield. Okay, so you distracted him. This distraction will be translated in him receiving a -5 on his initiative check. Cool.
Okay.
oh, nice.
So he had a 23. Now he has an 18. So there are two of you who will go first before him. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
John, you rolled a 17. Perfect. He drew his weapon. John made the windows behind him close shut, and now it's Taro's turn. Taro, what do you do?
Okay. Bounce from my hiding place. Get here. Sneak attack.
Okay, you have advantage on the first one because you were in hiding. Okay.
Okay. Silvery barbs. What the hell? What do I have? My attack. Okay.
Stabby stab.
It's yeah. It's 1d20 plus 5. First, that's a 20. Let me see if I crit. A 20.
Yeah, that's what he hits.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 2 plus 2d6 for the snake attack.
Snake attack.
Nice.
That's 13. Now, cunning action. Disengage.
Wise choice.
And I am moving here. Very anime.
Sure.
The ninja crew.
Caspian, what do you do?
Can I say something before I act?
Yeah, of course.
You're under a misconception in this case. You're not teaching us a lesson. We're not even teaching you a lesson. We're teaching a lesson to Kame de Leon. To stay out of our fucking business and give us time. Nobody kill him. I'm going to just come up and try and I'll cast inflict wound. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that because that could be bad. I'm going to just hit him with my spear because I might be able to non-lethal it. All right, let's do it this way. 5. Nope. Well, that's all I do.
Yeah, it's a valid,
Uh,
valid
You know,
try.
I got the point out there. You know what? I got the point out there.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Cool. My Shadar Kai friend can make 3 spear attacks.
Oh no.
Cool. So,
Cool.
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 first, he will throw a spear at Taro because a spear have a range of 30 feet. So he doesn't gain disadvantage, so he will throw the first spear at Taro. A 12.
Mm.
Misses.
Nope.
But, as you can see,
Jesus, look at that damage.
hit or miss,
Woohoo!
the spear
Fuck.
magically returns to the Shadarkai's hand immediately after a ranged
Oh
attack.
my god.
Actually, I would have disadvantage because I have someone standing next to me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
There's that. Okay.
That's what I did on my turn.
Yeah, you gave him disadvantage. So,
I
anyways,
gave him disadvantage.
that was the first attack. The second attack at normal against you, Caspian.
Nice.
15.
I don't think that hits. Hold on. No, I have 16.
Okay.
It just misses.
Now, for John, yeah, I'll move in closer and I'll attack John. 25 to hit.
Ooh.
Ow.
No.
You still have Oh, no, you're melee attacking.
Yeah,
so.
melee.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to
That's
do something?
called reaction, and that's called silvery bard.
Okay.
Reroll that.
We're rolling. Ah, god damn it.
Misses.
Man, I have
Sorry.
a +8. I rolled a 2, a
Ooh,
7, and a 4.
You will not hurt my friends.
It doesn't matter. I just need one more round of combat. Cool. What should I do?
John,
My
beat his
bonus
ass.
action.
Come on, just
Yeah, I will save that for later. So, that was my turn. Jean, you dodged the bullet. What do you do now?
Make my monster grow. I would like
you go
to
large.
rage.
Okay, I will put you here because of the building, and I'll make him step one. He's still adjacent to both of you as he was before, so nothing changes effectively.
Now, entering my rage, I shall infuse my weapon with fire from my elemental cleaver. And do I have advantage on him because he is in melee with Caspian as well?
No, he is not flanked. So,
Okay.
unless you have something of your class, maybe.
Nope, but is he flanked now?
Yes, no, he's.
Just checking. And I'm going to rough him up. Attack number 1.
Are you doing lethal or non-lethal?
I'm not going to kill him in one blow, I know that, but... With the flanking, Ariel, I keep forgetting, do you do just +2 to the attack, or do you have advantage on the roll?
That's something we can all discuss and agree. But I think we've been using in this campaign a +2.
Yeah, plus
Okay,
2.
so does 15 hit on the first attack?
15 is a miss.
Alright. And attack number 2, I think is going to hit with a 28.
Wow, yeah, that's definitely hit.
So, that
See
is...
the barbs, anyone? No? You only do it when it's the enemy? Unfair.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
10 for that.
Okay.
Oh.
I am
The
giving
D6
advantage
of
to
fire.
Caspian.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, 15 total.
15, 5 of which is fire damage.
Fire damage. He takes both the physical and the fire damage fully. He doesn't
Okay.
appear to be resistant to any of those.
I am in mid-range, so that is also an additional 2 points of melee damage because it's a strength weapon.
Cool.
So
damage.
17 points. And that's 2 attacks. Just making sure I don't have anything else. Nope. Nothing else. I end my turn.
Okay. Raido, the last of this round.
I run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think I'll throw my Shadow Blade at him.
Oh, the Shadow Blade.
First cast the Shadow Blade. It's cast.
Shadow Boy.
Shadow boy.
Shadow boy, baby boy, I need you.
12 to hit. Oh my.
Baby boy.
I think a 12 misses, but I think
Back to your room, Yugi boy.
extra attack.
Shadow boy.
It's a 20. It's 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic damage. You psycho damager.
Killer.
No.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
That is it for your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
Taro,
Alright.
once again.
So move here. Hand crossbow.
Oh boy. Phew.
Well, it does. Since he's in melee, it should count as neck attack at least for the extra damage, right? Or do I have to hide first?
For this, only the damage, it's applied because you have
For the
enemies in range. But
Wait,
if you want
you're breaking
adva-
up, or I am.
Sorry.
No, just the
It's
damage.
probably me.
I meant.
Yeah. The sneak attack damage, it's applied now. If you want advantage on the attack, you may spend a bonus to hide.
Hello.
I think it's you, David, or anyone else is missing me. Guys?
What's that? I can hear.
I can
Okay.
too.
Yeah, just for the damage, not the advantage.
Okay.
Right.
So that's a clear shot.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's 1d20 plus 5, and let's hope we hit. Or not.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fine. Cunning action. Hide. Let's take stick a page from Bunny's playbook. Delph.
Nice.
There you go.
Pew!
There.
Okay. Caspian, I believe you gained the advantage from the silver bumps. So what do you do?
Mhm. Can I ask a dumb question?
Please do.
Okay, I don't think this is how this works, but I'm going to ask anyway because it might work. I don't know. Am I able to do non-lethal damage with, like, for instance, guiding bolt?
I tried it once.
I mean, if you declare it non-lethal ahead of time, I don't see why you couldn't.
You
But
can aim at the legs or at the arms.
Last time I tried
So
it.
is it okay if I do non-lethal with guiding bolt?
Yeah, it's okay, but
Don't quit.
yeah,
Just
don't
don't
quit and don't like
Don't crit.
and don't do massive
Okay, so we
damage.
don't want to.
So
Don't do. Oh,
don't do
Lord. Okay.
double the amount of health that he has remained as damage that would
Okay.
instantly kill.
Oh, fuck. Okay. You know what? We'll try it anyway. I'm gonna try it on lethal for guiding bolt.
What
Because why
level?
not?
Holy shit.
How is he looking? Before I do anything, how's he looking?
His health bar is pretty full.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Well, you know what? Don't actually think. Hold on. This is important information to have. Well, I think I'm gonna do it at first level.
I mean, I hit him for 17, and he's probably got 5 or 6 times that left.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at first level. Because that's all I got for
Okay.
cleric spells.
I will remind you, just a rules clarification.
Oh, well.
The same way he gained disadvantage rolling a ranged attack, guiding bolt, since it's a spell attack, not a saving throw, also will have disadvantage if you attack him while being adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your choice. If you
Yep.
want to move away, perhaps receive an attack of opportunity, or if you want to choose another course of action.
Instead of guiding bolt, could I do inflict wounds?
Oh boy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a saving throw, or that's
That-
another attack?
I think it's an attack and it's
Yeah.
touch.
A
I think,
melee spell attack.
It's a
Yeah.
melee
Yeah,
spell
but it's like
attack.
touch.
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
go
you can
with
do
that.
that. Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Why
5
not? Why
It's
Five
not?
my
Let's have some fun.
signature spell
Yeah.
for their campaign.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try to do non-lethal inflict wound damage.
No.
All right. All right.
I don't think that. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think you have a high
Okay,
enough
that's
spell
10.
level to kill him with
Oh.
it, so.
No, it's a 10.
Oh.
It's a 12.
Now,
it's a
hold
12
on.
because of the flank, but it's still
Well-
a miss.
Oof.
Okay, wait, hold on. Have we used the D10 yet? And does that apply here?
It applies, and you have not.
Use it.
I'm not gonna. Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Just don't roll
Let's
a
go.
one.
No, you
I
rolled a
didn't roll
2.
one. Okay, so I got a 14. I got a
You
14.
miss still.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I love that Caspian.
I fully
I love that Caspian.
just whipped.
Yeah, loves to roleplay a lot, like loves to haggle or to negotiate with NPCs because he knows when it comes to combat he always roll poorly and he doesn't do much in a fight because of the dice.
He
I knew
talks
it was
big,
coming
and
before you
he
finished
cannot
speaking.
back it up. He talks big and just cannot back
Whoa.
to save his life.
Anybody got potent burn resistance? Because he needs it.
Oh no.
Apply cold water to the burnt area.
Okay,
Oh no.
that was your main action. Are you going to do anything else this
No,
round?
no. In fact, that was my main action. All right. Well,
Tasty.
the funny thing is, I don't think I got anything. Well, I did cast a first level spell.
Uh-huh.
I have a thing. Okay. It's called Tempestuous Magic. Starting at first level, you can use your bonus action on your turn to cause whirling gusts of elemental air to briefly surround you immediately before or after you cast a spell at first level or higher. Doing so allows you to fly up to 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. Now, to be clear, the spell I just cast was a cleric cantrip. It was a cleric spell.
Yeah, it's a clear
Does that matter? It is still a first level spell,
Yeah, I don't think.
just not a sorcerer spell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's cleric or sorcerer in your case.
Okay, so I still can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
In my
all right.
interpretation, unless someone knows the rules better than I, but for my interpretation, you're good to go.
No, if it just says a spell,
Yeah.
it's any class. So
It does say a spell. It doesn't say like specifically sorcerer spells.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, then you're
Okay.
good.
Then okay. So let me paint a picture of what happens. I go to punch him in the gut, and I somehow I fully just miss completely. And then I immediately when I pull my fist back, I fly back.
You punch him, and the
And
impact
here.
wave sends you flying backwards.
I in fact punch the air so hard that I fly backwards.
Well, Newton explains that physics. It's
Okay.
just physics.
Physics.
Indeed.
So my turn. If I move here, I'm still close.
Standing.
I'm still adjacent to Jean, so I don't trigger any attack of opportunity, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And now
Yeah.
I am 10 feet closer, 10 feet away from Raido. And
Yeah.
creatures from the Shadowfell bear the burden of time. Beasts and humanoid,
Oh
except,
my
except
lord.
the elves. Oh no, fuck. Raido is good.
Elf boys, elf boys.
Yeah, but
Let's
anyways,
go.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Fuck.
Elf
Another thing is that
supremacy.
my multi attack states that I can replace one attack with a use of spellcasting, and that is what I shall do for three of you. Jean, Raido, and Caspian. You are to be banned.
Baned.
Yeah. Within 30 feet, yeah, up to 3 creatures. That's right. So, Jean, you make it at disadvantage because of the Burden of Time trait. Caspian and Raido, you make it normal. Re-
Counterspell
Make it
that.
normal because we're
Are you going to
elves.
counterspell that?
Yes.
Okay. Then, it's countered because it's a first level spell. You
Yeah.
spend your reaction, and I get to make my other 2 attacks.
No need to critical save. Okay. No.
Do we still?
No, you don't need Jean because Raido countered
Ah.
it.
Sorry, they've
Nice.
already rolled.
It's okay. Do these low rolls. Get them out of the way.
Jean,
Yes.
His +1 to charisma.
you're my
Yes.
only target without disadvantage. He will try to hit you. Oh
No.
my God.
You know what's
No.
gonna happen.
You know what's happening.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yow. 55.
Another spell slot expended for silvery barbs. Ding.
Yeah.
Spell slots are ephemeral. Critical hits are forever.
Yes.
Second, or better saying, the reroll for the silver barbs.
Okay.
Where is it?
And I am giving
Fuck.
myself
Miss.
advantage on the attack roll.
And
Oh
for,
my
and for the
lord.
second attack,
I got another crit, dude.
I'm sorry, I expended my reaction.
yeah,
Can't
Yeah,
do
me
shit.
Too. Me too.
Raido too.
I got nothing, dude. I'm sorry.
Jean,
Oh
Ten.
no.
10 piercing damage, which I believe is halved because of your rage. But you know what's not halved? My mom!
Ooh.
57 necrotic damage.
Fuck.
Ow!
Ooh. That's rough.
That is my turn.
Oh my god. Sorry. Sorry.
He whispers to you, John.
Oh,
You have been punished. Now go. complete the task while I finish the punishment of your companions. And he turns his back to you.
I resent the no killing. It's all game. This man's life is forfeit.
He's gone, done,
He
and dismembered.
looks like you're dead already, buddy.
Jean
Sorry to hear
Gonnery,
it.
it's your turn.
Governor. Oh my god.
Hmm. Well. Huh. Hurting your back. Not a smart thing to do. However, he told me I can leave. So is he going to attack me if I walk away?
Apparently not.
5, 10.
Attack of opportunity! No, just kidding. He doesn't attack you.
I would start walking away, and when I get 10 feet away, I whirl around and fucking take his head off with the glaive.
Oh my god.
It hits.
So that's 10. Then I gotta roll the damage for the fire. Another 3 points. Second attack is gonna hit. $11 and another 6. Roll. Gotta roll the d6 here. Only 1 fire on that one. And well, it was nice knowing you. Well, I had you. I'm gonna drink that potion.
That you bought for using someplace else,
Yep.
but it's kind of needed right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Motherfucker.
Rido.
Well, I'm gonna stay right where I am, and I'm just gonna throw again my Shadow Blade at him.
25 points of damage.
It
Yoink.
hits. A
Interesting.
16 will miss. Don't you have
Okay.
anything else to add to that?
No, unless I have an advantage or something like that.
Which I don't believe you have.
Yeah. Let me see. I just got yeah, I just got the defensive bonuses. And it's a +7 to hit. Yeah, it's a +7 to hit. Yeah, just 11 psychic damage.
Cool.
Okay.
Already reduce
And-
it.
I'll be there.
Taru?
Yeah, he's got psychic resistance.
No, he.
Okay.
No, he doesn't.
Nice.
Oh, I thought you just said he reduced it.
Yeah,
Reduce
but
from his life.
from his health bar.
Oh, right. Okay.
All right. So, Horia with advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. First, it's a 15. And the second is a 23, which I think it hits.
Yeah, it hits.
So it's 1d8 +2 +2 d6. Wow!
Oof,
Yeah,
rough.
Yep.
that
Okay,
happens
now
sometimes.
bonus action using second level spell slot to cast Healing Word on John. That's 2d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. 2d4 plus 6. Roll 2d4 plus 6.
Oh,
14
nice.
more.
Ooh,
Nice. Thank you.
Cunning action. Disengage.
but you already spent your bonus action on healing word.
Yeah,
Cunning action.
cunning action is a bonus action.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Here.
Okay. I'm
Any
gonna make a
action?
distraction. Hopefully,
Eat, cry, be punished.
I
Caspian.
cry.
Oh.
Surround his
Okay,
ass.
fine.
All
Fine.
right.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's in character. Taro is like absolutely mad at this bullshit.
You can
We're,
move,
we're
but receive an attack of opportunity.
Attack.
No, we good.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
no,
I
no. He would probably down me with one hit.
One shot.
No. I Okay, fine. I am ready to die.
He's rolling 40-12 on that necrotic damage, dude.
That's crazy, dude. I Can I cast inflict wounds again?
Yeah, you can.
Or it. I'll
All
cast that
right. This
shit.
time it's lethal because I'm angry.
He
Yeah,
just killed
I
the
was trying to
tried
make
to
a
kill
point.
Wise Papa Bear.
Yeah, fuck this guy. It's a 20.
What level?
It's first level because I don't have anything higher for the cleric.
Okay, a 20 will hit.
3d10 necrotic.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Nice.
30.
Ooh, 23 points of damage. Okay, I have two curiosities to tell you right now. Do you want to know the
Oh,
first
no.
or the second?
I would love to know
Go for it.
the second. Yeah, no.
Necrotic resistance.
The second curiosity is that in Player's Handbook 2024, inflict wounds is no longer a spell attack. It's a Constitution save, and the damage was nerfed to only 2d10.
That's true.
And the first
I
curiosity is that it's that he is immune to necrotic, so he takes
he's
zero damage.
immune? Oh,
Oh.
fuck. No.
Caspian,
No.
you touch him, and you
Caspian.
can see
Oh.
the dark veins corroding his organism. They start to grow and they quickly recede, and you can see the same dark veins go into your hand instead, and you quickly take your hand off of him.
Guiding
Let
bolt
me be
would have been
clear.
better.
This is one of the few times that Caspian has hit. So there's a look of like, yes, finally, I'm doing it. and then this
nothing
happens, and he's
happens.
just like, oh,
I'm
great.
sorry. Once again, I'm being a
I
bad
did-
DM.
Oh.
I feel like Caspian would just start throwing a tantrum like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, really, he's like, are you fucking kidding me? I am actually going to do a bonus action healing word on my boy. How much healing word? Hold on.
You guys should really be saving those healing words for yourselves because you're
He's
gonna be
almost
the next
dead!
target.
No!
I gotta heal
He's
my
the only
boy.
he's the only thing that's standing between us and death.
Alright, it's 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which in this case is wisdom. So it's d4 plus There's two. So it's bam. So it's four. That's four big ones your way, my friend.
Yeah.
Every little bit can help.
And now it's
Every little
my
bit.
turn.
And as I die,
Okay. So, interesting. I will cast Bane on Taro,
Hmm.
Caspian, and Jean. Will it have another counter spell?
Mm, I'm gonna save for silver barbs this time.
Yeah.
if we
Okay.
kill this guy, I'm cutting out his eyes.
So, Taro,
Okay.
you have disadvantage because of the burden of time. Caspian and Jean roll at normal. It's a charisma saving throw. DC
So
16.
charisma saving
Yeah, DC 16.
DC 16. Okay. I don't have a bad charisma score. It's a nat 20. That's an advantage. Oh,
No,
fuck. It's
it's a
19.
disadvantage.
It's
No,
19.
you roll normal. It's a 19.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot to talk about off.
No, don't worry. So Jean, you have Bane, which means every attack and saving throw you make has a subtract a d4. It's the reverse bless spell. Okay.
I saved, even at
Looks
disadvantage.
like, it looks like you rolled the d4 to see what's subtracted from our numbers already.
No.
Spell description.
Yeah, but it's how the game loaded the spell, but it doesn't work like that.
Ah,
The
okay.
same way Bless doesn't work like that. You roll a
Mhm.
d4 every time
Fine.
you do something. Cool. Now two attacks. The first one. Unido, unite, salame, mingue, escolorei, o escolhido foi você. The first one is on time.
The Brazilian
Okay.
version of Mini Mini Moo.
Yeah.
Is it better than ours?
I think, yeah.
I think it's a miss, right?
Ours is just kind of big.
No,
I don't like
it would be a hit, but
it. Do you want
since it's on the dot, I'm gonna use my reaction and
The
use
words?
cutting words.
30 words,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Because if someone
I'm gonna-
would use silver barbs, I would suggest not. They do not, because he rolled a 5 on the d20. The chances of
No.
him rolling a higher number is way higher
Yeah.
than a lower
Yep.
number.
No,
But yeah,
No,
cutting
bad.
words.
down. No.
That's a miss. Now for Caspian, attack. Woof.
Ooh, yeah, no, that. Oh, fuck, that hits.
Silver barbs.
Yeah, I would say Taro doesn't
You got
have
everybody?
reaction.
No,
That's
it's a good
just
time.
enough to put Caspian down too.
Yeah.
Is it?
Right on
Oh,
the nose.
fuck.
Okay, but Silver Barbs, it's a reroll. I can still succeed. Let's see.
Of course.
Oh no!
At one.
Yes!
This guy lives in extremes. He rolled 2 net
Does
20s
he
and
whip
1
it
net 1.
too? Does he hit the air real hard?
He breaks his spear in half. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
How's
now
it
what
feel,
do
you dark? I'm sorry,
Now-
I can say that.
Recovered.
What?
Jean, what do you do?
You shadowy. Oh. I'm gonna rethink my sleep.
Oh, is he not moving?
No, he's not.
You shadow. I need to. I need to hang out with more elves. Like it just feels weird.
All right, so that's 25 because he's flanked minus a d4.
Mm-hmm.
That's 23 to hit.
It still hits.
That is 9, and then
Yeah.
d6 of fire. is just another 1. Boo. Second attack is a 24 minus a d4. 22 to hit.
It hits.
That is
15.
15 there. And another d6 of fire. Just a 2, but every little bit counts.
John, before you do anything else on your turn, I will use my reaction, because my reaction triggers exactly when I take damage. And as you can see from his health bar, he is below half HP. He then looks around, see you, and he whispers, "You have been punished enough." And he will use his reaction, Misty Escape.
No, no.
When he takes
I
damage,
did.
he turns invisible and teleports. Along with any equipment it's wearing or carrying, up to 60 feet to unoccupied space it can see. It remains invisible until the start of its next turn or until it attacks or casts a spell. So, unless you have any ways of finding an invisible creature.
Anybody got anything?
I mean, I don't suppose I get an opportunity attack on him trying to leave.
No, because it's a teleport, not a movement.
Just
Yeah.
checking.
I don't have that.
Let's see. Do I have anything that can see him?
Can I do
I
a
have-
perception check at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Could work.
Okay, it is still Jean's turn. You still have your bonus action in your movement because you attacked twice.
Yeah. Let's see here. I have got nothing that I can really use. I should have grappled his ass.
How could you know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing.
Rido. A perception check is it's a full action.
That's why all I can do a perception check. It's the best I can do.
If I know where this guy is, in general, I still have one slot to cast Fairy Fire,
Oh, nice.
but I need
If
to
you-
percept.
It's a disadvantage. He's
Okay,
invisible. Yeah, 13.
okay, let's try.
If
Okay.
if you hold your action,
Nope.
I will not use. I will not roll stealth because I didn't have an action, but I will use my passive stealth on quotation marks. Okay.
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 So a 13 and an 8 cannot perceive, not even the direction he went, because he turned invisible, then teleported, so he could go any direction, north, south, etc.
Yeah.
So you do not know, not even which direction he went. Caspian, you have the highest perception on the group. It's a disadvantage, but if anyone can perceive it, is you.
all right, come on, Pontus.
Do we
That's one
hear any
punishment,
blood
please.
dropping to the cobblestones?
Oh, what?
You try to look around for blood, but as soon as you start looking around and finding the patterns, you can see a huge arcane gate being opened here on
What
the south
the
of the
fuck?
map, as he takes just his action to then teleport away and end his concentration, closing the portal behind him. He
Wow.
has now traveled via teleports to some place within 500 feet of himself. So
So
he could be anywhere.
before the portal closes, Jean's just gonna shout after him, "Don't forget to punish yourself for your failure, coward."
And he probably will do that
Yeah.
without you asking.
Next time we see that small fuck, I'm burning his bar to the ground. Punish us? Punish
Peoples.
me? No,
Peoples.
no, no. Fuck
No,
this.
no,
Fuck this
no.
city. Fuck the Gorge. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. No. We
No,
do
Cas-
what they ask. We do what they ask, and they fuck us. They fuck me.
We work for them and they send a hitman?
They're pretty insane.
I'm gonna set his family on fire!
They're pretty crazy.
We're gonna set them on fire.
Yes.
Apparently, we are going gangsta mode now.
No,
And
no,
then-
no, 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 no.
and
The
then-
time for diplomacy
I-
has ended.
I am bringing him to the Saint so he can get him back so we can set him on fire again!
They are under a
Alright,
misconception
alright,
that we
alright.
owe them. They owe me.
That's enough.
They owe me a man's
That's,
head.
that's enough.
No.
Let's
you alright?
just finish this. Let's just finish this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Finish what?
our task for the Corge, and when we go
So we
back,
can wait for another hitman?
we
So we can wait for another
we
hitman?
take the guild leader's head off their shoulders.
No.
We
That's too easy.
smile, and then
No,
we
no.
take their head off.
No, that's too easy. I want him to regret fucking with me.
Okay, then
I don't want him to
alternately-
die. I just want him to be miserable.
All
I'm
right,
taking everything
then let's
of his.
go to the Saint and tell him that the leader of the Corge was planning on smearing his good name and getting the town
No.
to turn him away.
No. There's gotta be another way.
Okay,
Got-
We
Okay.
could just walk the fuck away and let the world burn.
okay. No. Johnny's right. Gotta be tactical about this. I will still want to eat his liver
Mm-hmm.
raw and have his eyes. I want his eyes.
Peck,
Makes
peck,
sense,
peck, peck,
Crow.
peck.
I want blood.
But this is unforgivable.
Mm-hmm. That was
This
Coward.
is beyond the pale.
There are no words in the tongues of ants, elves, and men for such a treachery.
Yep.
I don't know the correct code.
There is none. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? We
Breathe, brother. Breathe. We need to be calm.
play his game. For now.
For now. Yes.
For now.
Oh,
Because we
we're back on
need
the
to get
track of
close
reason.
so we can take everything. We will take bit by bit until there is nothing but us.
I like the plan.
Yes.
I see the light now, brothers.
No. Remember,
I have a purpose now.
we have an in. We have a hook.
What?
Remember that old guy?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He still
yeah,
owes
the old
us.
guy. He still owes us.
Sorry,
He owes me that guard's head.
He
Did-
owes
did
us his
Caspian
life.
Did Caspian just become Oath of Vengeance Paladin?
Oh
Dude.
my
Oh, I'm sorry, sorry.
god!
I'm sorry, Oath Breaker Paladin?
Dude,
Oh, that would be cool. Oh my god, that would be so cool.
He's going full
Also
gangster.
vengeance. Also
No, just
vengeance
Oathbreaker.
paladin.
Oath of Vengeance Paladin. Oh my god. Oh,
Brother's going full gangster
okay, okay.
mode.
We'll. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay,
No,
okay.
to be honest, like Taro is mad as hell. Like
Yeah,
imagine like in his culture, like you're a samurai, you're a retainer, and your lord betrays you.
Yeah.
That's like
I
beyond
think.
everything. Like
I
you
think if
die. I take your head.
My boys are about to
if
create
I'm
a
being
medieval
honest,
definition of a drive-by.
this really was. If I'm being honest about the character, I think Caspian is really because we just had such a big emotional thing. I think he's just redirecting all of that energy into hatred and anger about this, in the grand scheme of things, kind of a minor inconvenience. The guy, the leader of the cohort was already untrustworthy, so this isn't like a surprise this happens. But I think he's reacting, just too angry about. Like he's more angry about other things, and he's channeling it into this.
Yeah,
The thing
we-
is that Taro trusted that guy because
Yeah.
culture.
yeah.
Uh,
So he's like 10 times angrier than Caspian.
We were a minor
This-
inconvenience away
I
from.
think- I think this is the first time Caspian and Taro have like agreed on something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Possibly yes.
I mean,
They
I'm the
both
one who's
want blood.
personally aggrieved here, not you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just a simple person along for the ride, and I just got one shot. I got punished for something I didn't even do.
John, are you with us?
Look how
I
they
want.
massacred my boy.
They massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
No, I mean, like, he is effectively our retainer. And he has been punished for something that was our responsibility. So, like, it stacks.
Do you remember the concept or the book The Whipping Boy?
Yeah, I remember reading that when I was a kid.
No, never
Yeah,
read that.
yeah. You know what John is right now?
Mm.
John is your whipping boy. John just took the
No.
punishment for you.
Okay. Okay. I think Caspian like walks up to John and is like, hold on. I'm sorry that happened. I didn't. I'm sorry. My friend, I'm sorry.
This is
We're gonna get even.
this is
I know.
this is
You
because
didn't
of
ask
us.
for this. Sorry. It's because of us, and we will make it right. I
John
vow
just looks-
on my God and my blood, I will make it right.
I vow on his god that we will make it right.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Well,
John
so
just
do I
looks
then.
down at the two of you tiny little things and puts a hand on both of your on each of your shoulders and is just like, this is why action is required more than all of the words we've been bandying about.
Right.
Yes.
A little less talk, a lot more action.
Fine. Let's do this.
We have to get close to him. We have to get close to the leader
I'm back.
because
I just picture Sean
We-
like Elvis Presley right now.
Guys, I did lost, I think, 3 or 4 minutes of conversation. I don't know if you saw the message sent out over.
Yeah, it's okay. We were just
I'm
talking
just seeing
about
it now.
vengeance and all.
Okay, so what have you decided in this meantime? What are your next
We're
steps?
gonna kill them all.
Oh, I think we are deciding. From what I understand, Caspian is at least pitching that we keep going with the co-large and we keep getting close to the leader so we can take everything bit by bit from him. He's out for vengeance.
Caspian's
he's
just
fully
gone full
about
of
just
like, yeah. You just
yeah.
went
He was
what is it? Double
off deep end.
spy.
Double spot. Yep.
Double agent.
I yeah. I think this really like this kind of set him off. Like this little slight just is the perfect thing to make him be like, fuck my indecision, fuck everything, fuck the emotions. I just want this guy to suffer.
Fuck specifically that guy.
Specifically, that guy and the Saint, he's out for blood because he cannot deal with things in a reasonable way. So he's just putting all of his energy into this.
Oh, let's go
Okay.
clean up those walking corpses. I need a nap.
Yeah, but the question
Yes.
was about the closest next steps. Are you still going to follow through with the plan and going to the next trial of the Hashador, or what?
Well, right now, no. Like we're not
We
in
have, we have
condition.
to.
No,
We
we
have
go
to.
in.
So
We have to.
we just take a short rest.
I don't even know if we have time for that.
No, it is still nighttime. You can take a long rest, but tomorrow
Well, we
good,
don't.
good.
you have to
Oh,
be there
is this-
tomorrow if you want
oh.
to go on with the plan.
Then let's
So,
take a
Hell, they
long
just
rest.
insulted us. Yeah, they just insulted us for not going fast enough. So fuck them. We're gonna take another 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if we're wanting to get in with the guy, right? Like for instance, Caspian's plan, right? if he wants to do that, right? He's pitching like we want to make the best. We want to be in his best graces as much as we can, so we can bump up, so we can again take everything we can from him. To do that,
Okay.
I think it's best if we start as soon as we can.
Oh, you want to
Okay.
take everything from him? You want to take the
I
corpse
wanna
to the
take-
ground?
I want to take everything from this man, and I want to do it
Okay.
with him still alive. I want
Then
him
you know
to
the
be
best
destitute.
way to do this?
Mm.
We play both ends against the middle. We complete this trial, we join the Hashador, and we start to pit the Korj and the Hashador against each other and start feeding the Hashador information about safe houses, locations, agents, all of it, and watch the Korj burn.
And we also tell the king.
I'm sorry, Ariel, but I think you just derailed the entire campaign with your Shatter Kai elf, as we're going to be spending the next, 3 months burning the goddamn Thieves Guild to the ground.
I don't really get it.
Now
There-
it's personal.
There was not even a rail for me to derail something. It's
I do
just
want to say before we get ahead of ourselves.
the best analogy you can make is that we were building a sand castle in the sandbox, and now I've kicked the sand castle away, and you have to start over building another one.
Pretty
I
much.
think this is great. I think Caspian has been going like directionless for like most of this time. I mean, he's been going along with whatever, but like personally, I feel like he's been kind of in limbo, and this has just given him it's given him a North Star to follow.
This just organically gave him a goal.
It gave him a goal.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay. One thing though. We can, and I think we should, take this long rest. For one reason. If we decide to go all, oh no, we're happy to serve after we, after
Punished.
we've been attacked by one of his goons, the only thing we demonstrate, friends, is that we can be bullied further. Remember, he did not beat us. We beat him. He fled.
Mm-hmm.
And that means something in a Thieves Guild, because there is no honor among thieves. There's only a show of power. And we have showed our power. Now we capitalize on it. We go, we rest, and we tell him, you sent us this guy to break our kneecaps, and we broke his. So sit down.
I think it's
I
better.
think I'll handle
I-
that myself, because I'm going to put him right up against the wall and in no uncertain terms express our displeasure. And should he ever do that again, his will be the first life we take.
my
Oh,
my
yes.
friends, hold on. I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but we need to be reasonable. I agree with your plan, mostly, I think, but let me lay a picture for you of what I want to see. I want him to be begging in the streets. I want him to have nothing. I want him to have sleepless nights. I want him to be miserable and have nothing. And the only people he can rely on is us, and he won't even have that at the end. To do that, the best way I see to do that
Mm-hmm.
is if that elf just beat us. Well, we beat him, really. He didn't finish us off. He punished maybe one of us. But he didn't finish the job, really. But if we finish tonight ahead of schedule, what we wanted to do, and then go tomorrow and be like, well, we did the job we had to say, you have to trust us and give us more time. We can't go in angry and guns blazing, or spears blazing. I don't know what guns are. Spears blazing. We need him on our side. We need to butter him up. We need to go with his plans. We need him to think we are patsies and we are on his side and we are trustworthy for his cause, so we can begin to rip the foundations of his existence away from him. We can do this. We just have to play it super smart. We cannot let anger and pride, and I am aware of the irony of me saying it, but we have to.
Who are you and what have you
I
done,
am.
Caspian?
Yeah.
I'm angry.
No,
I'm bitter about
I understand you. What I am saying is not that we antagonize him. This is not antagonizing him. Not in a Thieves Guild. It's just us putting our foot down and claiming whatever power we established.
I
We're
think
not
we can do
saying
that.
we're not saying we don't work for you. We are saying we do work for you, but we're not weak. And if
Wouldn't
he
it?
is a guild master, that means he can understand that, because he's done that to others in his climb up. Plus,
Wouldn't
if we go into a dungeon as we are, there's a higher chance that one or more of us die. And we cannot afford that. Not until he is begging on the street. Then we can die. But not before. We swore. Well, you did.
I agree. I do agree. But I just want to state, would it not be look better if we, despite his protests, in spite of it, we finish tonight what we plan on doing, do exactly what we said we were going to do,
Mm.
and then tomorrow morning we're like,
As
what now?
weird as it may sound to you, it wouldn't. These are not honorable warriors. These are cutthroats. You are
They
holding
recognize.
them up to standards they have shown us right
Oh
here
no!
5 minutes
Oh no! No,
ago
no,
they
no.
do not have.
I do not. I do not believe they're honorable. This tonight shows they aren't. I never for once believed they were honorable and trustworthy. I'm saying they recognize talent. They recognize usefulness. Cunning.
Yes.
They
Yes.
they can recognize when they underappreciated a product. And to them, we are a product.
But you don't better your position by being servile. That's what I'm
We're
saying.
not.
That's yes, you are being servile because if I send a goon to beat you up because you're not working faster, and you come to me and tell me, look, I've done this job as fast as you wanted. The first thing I think as a rogue is that next time I can make you do it in half time. You see what I'm trying to convey here? Yes? Yes.
You may have a point, but
This is why
we want him in our good graces.
yes, but we also
We
want
want
him to
him to
respect
trust.
us. If he does not respect us, we will never be in his good graces.
Is it
That's
respectful to just take 4 hours, 8 hours, however long, longer than we were supposed to do it because he spat in our face?
yes.
Is he going to see that as respectful?
Yes. He's gonna see us as standing our ground and having balls.
Or is he just going to try and kill us again because we defied him? He does not seem to like people who go against the grain,
That is
as
a
demonstrated
point.
here.
That is a point. That is a point. I
I
still
mean, we're
think
all
that
talking about surviving and living. We're all gambling here.
hmm,
We're just
I,
gambling with
s-
blood and life.
I still think we stretched ourselves too thin to face a whole dungeon, and I think we should rest. This encounter was a kick in our beak or teeth or
Hell, John,
whatever you have.
keep it quiet. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
I'm pretty okay, but I think we should rest indeed, since we almost got killed by a random hitman ace end. Since they did that, we can take some more time to prepare.
yep.
Fair point. What about you, John? Blight of three? Or
If we need to rest, we need to rest. It doesn't matter to me. Whether we do it tonight or we do it in the morning, it gets done.
Yeah, tomorrow.
yes, I am outvoted. I'll leave the matter be then. I will get my due. Make
We
no
all
mistake.
will. Oh no. I will be with you. This is you have no idea how this made me feel. You don't.
Tara, I'm gonna like get on my knees. I know you're not that shorter than me, But I think he's still gonna get on his knees and just goes like, I know we've had our differences. I'm gonna like try and take your hand. I'm just gonna go,
Mhm.
we will get justice together. You and I united will have our blood.
Justice in this city. Vengeance, much more feasible. I'll take that.
Not for this city. Justice by and for us.
One of my brothers once told me, there is no justice save that which we make. Maybe he was right. I don't know.
Wise words.
In any
My God
case,
is about self-actualization. I feel like I'm ready for some self-actualization.
yep. Okay, out of character, like it's 1 here and I have to start
Mhm.
making lunch because
Yeah.
I shall go to work.
The hour runs
Yes,
late in the realms of
I
Terra.
also.
Yeah, and Arthur will have a company server to put back online and to.
It's even worse. They put me in the war room
Okay.
2 hours ago.
Oh,
Oh, no.
fuck.
It's my first war room.
I feel you,
Oh
brother.
dear.
Hang in there.
Guys, just so we know, what shall I prepare for next session? Is it the dungeon of the trial of the Hashador or
Yeah. Yes.
that? Okay.
Yeah, no, the overarching goal is to, like, fuck the Thieves Guild.
Perfect.
Yeah. We're going to the dungeon, then we're gonna fuck
I
them.
think we're still doing the dungeon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a spoiler. I had it